Hi, everyone. Welcome to part two of session 7. Actually, we did a session 6, and this is the second part of the meditation we did in session 6, but we're doing it as session 7. We've been talking a lot about memory and how memory binds us to certain patterns. And so we started a meditation last week. If you haven't done that meditation, you will need to do it before you can dive into this meditation. This meditation is a follow-up to that meditation. So if you haven't done it, it won't make sense. So it really is imperative you do that first part. So you go back to session 6, do that meditation, and then you can follow it up with this meditation. Also, at the end of this meditation, I will have a meditation tool. And so it will be just a little follow-up to the meditation. So what I want to do is go ahead and have you go into the meditation practice. And then I'll follow up with a little tool after. I hope you enjoy this second part of the meditation.
As we move into the second part of the meditation, I want you to pause and gaze upon your wall again. Sense it there. Think about what's on it. Again, whether you visually see it or you experience it in some other way, connect with it. This is your life story, and it is valuable. It is your history. It is your experience. It is your story, but it's not your whole story. It is your past and may even be your present, but it is not destined to be your future. It may be everything you've come to know about yourself, but it is not all of you, and something deep within you knows it. As you sit looking over everything you've seen and done in this world, as you recognize how this is only the first piece of your existence, as you accept this as the story of who you've been and know this is all it is, who you've been, you begin to notice a low rumble. It doesn't feel dangerous or threatening in any way. In fact, for some, it might bring a bit of comfort. As the sound grows, you may notice the ground is also shaking around you. Like an earthquake, you're not quite sure is real. But as you sit and you stay with the feeling, the shaking grows, and you begin to realize what it might be, of how this immense power you feel is gently reshaping the earth. It is a new picture taking shape, a new truth unfolding. Gradually, the shaking increases, and you begin to notice as pieces of your wall begin to fall. Do not try to interfere or even to help in any way. Allow yourself to just simply observe. Experience how you feel internally as your wall begins to crumble. I believe for all of us, holding on to our story is what limits our potential. This wall is a picture of your rules, of the life you've lived so far. It is also every limitation, every struggle, even in every joy, it is still limited to what you already know. And it may be what is keeping you in the potential of what you might become. Remember as you watch the wall crumble that this letting go of the picture does not take away the experiences you've had. It's just a story painted on a wall. The essence of who you are is within you. You carry with you the person you are. You are not the story. You are not your history. You are so much more. Recognize and allow the feelings you have as you watch the wall fall. For some, releasing the past may be a blessing. For others, you might experience it as a loss. Recognize what it is for you. As you feel ready to move into a more expanded version of yourself, feel the way you allow the wall to crumble. Connect with consciously choosing to simply observe. This is why you are here. So let the wall fall. Embrace the feeling you have as it does, and in some way celebrate it. However you feel, let it go. Sit in the experience of the wall crumbling until it is nothing more than rubble on the ground. And as you feel ready, there is a series of questions you can answer. Available at the end of this video. Remember to be kind with yourself. Remember to be gentle. And remember to be allowing. As you feel ready, you can answer the quiz questions now.
If you haven't answered your questions yet, you can go ahead and pause the video and answer them now. You can then come back for the last section of the video when you feel ready to continue. Letting go isn't always easy, and for some of us, it can be outright terrifying. Fritz Perls said, "Fear is just excitement without breath." And I've discovered that many of us spend our lives holding our breaths, and we don't even realize it. One of the most powerful things I ever learned was to just stop and breathe. There are often times in our lives where the potential for something new can feel terrifying. Though in its nature, it's really no threat to us. In its nature, it's really might even be the thing that brings us safety. It may be the thing that finally brings us peace and joy and the security we seek. But our brain responds with it being a threat because it's threatening the familiar. It's threatening the subconscious rules of safety that may no longer be serving us. So I just want to give you a quick tool to take with you, because as we move through these releasing practices, a lot of this phase one for family and friends and even for people with addiction is about letting go. There is a lot of guilt and shame and anger and resentment. There are a lot of feelings, fears and hopes and all these things we've been hanging on to. So that all of the meditations for the next few weeks are going to be varying releasing meditations. So I just want to give you this tool as we move forward. In the moments when you feel stress or tension or even just outright terror, I want you to just try to stop and breathe. It is one of the most powerful things we can do. It unfreezes the mind, and it opens us to the potential of ideas that create safety. So again, some of the things in this program may challenge your current definitions. They may challenge your safety. If ever you're having that experience, you can pause the videos, pause your practice to stop and take just one deep breath. Then take 2 or 3 if you need. See if you can't allow the fear to become excitement for what might be. Allow your mind to shift from what might go wrong to what might go right. It seems a simple thing to say, but it is profoundly transformational. So that is it for session 7. I look forward to connecting again with you again next week for session 8. And I do hope you are patient and kind with yourself and that you allow yourself to enjoy the journey. I hope everyone has a beautiful day.